To the events of what happened last video, I don't think things are ever going to be the same again for me, because after what happened, she sued me. I didn't even have enough money, so I had to sell my house, and then she was the one who bought it. And the worst part was, my magic was stripped away from me. They said that it was too dangerous. They said that I couldn't make any more potions or use my magic anymore.
And so, since this is my situation and I need to do this stuff, I'll show you how to do it too. So yeah, today I'll be showing you how to survive in the wild. A common misconception people have is for living in the wild that you need to find food first. If you have two people, this is quite easy. You just split up, one finds food, one makes a shelter. But in this case, if you have one person, then you don't want to do that. You want to make a shelter first, because where would you bring your food to? Also, if it's a sunny day, the food will easily rot whilst you're making a shelter. But if you already had a shelter, then you could cover it up and it'd be nice and cool. And also you'd actually have somewhere to sleep at night. And finding food probably takes longer than making shelter most of the time, so yeah. Now making shelter is, well, it's quite easy to find the stuff to make it, but not really to make it. So the first things you're going to want is at least 1 or 2 rocks, and even 3 if you want like an extra support. And I do recommend 3, since 1 or 2 can easily be blown down by the wind, but 3 would be like, well, 3 is better because it can't as easily be blown down because of the extra like support on it. Now, once you have 3, you want to set them up in an arrangement like this. And this doesn't always work out, so sometimes you might need a stick for support, but I don't have a stick, so that means that I'm just going to have to make do with what I have. And also a stick does take up space. I'm more of a twig, if I'm honest, depending on how like tall you are. And now I have a nice cool shelter. Okay, it's okay if it doesn't really work out the first few times. It's okay, because that's what like the long part about it is. It takes a while to actually get the perfect rocks and get them in a perfect arrangement. But once you do, your shelter is sturdy and ready. Just don't hit anything in it. It will fall down if you put too much pressure on it, so don't do that. Now I finally made my shelter. Another tip is make sure your rocks are quite big like these and have a square, like rectangular bottom. And you think that this is too small, but if you just scooch in enough, and yeah, the back fell down, but that's okay. Just put it back up. Now this is quite nice, and also if I manage to get out, I don't want to knock it down there. If I manage to get out, you can also, whilst you have yourself in it, oh, don't fall down, you can actually get a really smooth thin rock, place it like here or wherever you reach up to, so then it isn't like legs are just sticking out, you know. Now we have a nice shelter. The next thing we need to do, again, it isn't to find food, but we need to find something that would keep us warm, because another thing that is really important is that you keep warm, especially in these months. So we're going to need something to act as a cover. One of the best examples are leaves, because you find them nearly everywhere, and also they're just like perfect shape for a cover. But make sure that they're not too big, and also get rid of the stems on them, because, well, you don't need those and they'll take up more space than you actually have. Now, as you can see, my leaf is inside, ready to be my cover. And actually, another thing I just thought of, why don't you just use it as a mattress and get another leaf for a cover? Now, I don't really want to cover since I get really hot at night, so I'm just going to keep that for now. And now finally we're going to start looking for food. But when you look for food, you could get lost depending on how far you go out. So something you should do with the leaf stems. Here's my leaf stem here, and also there are like little leaf bits on it. That's just because it ripped off, but it makes the perfect shape. So what you do with your leaf stems is you drop them in a trail behind you. Don't drop too many near each other, or else you're going to run out. If you drop them in a trail behind you, you'll always know the way to go back.
And another tip to be aware of. Wait a minute. What? What is this? This is actual food. Why is it so big? Anyway, so yeah, I found this quite quickly. So I probably didn't need to place all of those, but you know, better safe than sorry. And also, you should recollect them after you're done. And also another thing, I only said leaves because they are brightly colored usually, and also rocks that are really hard to carry unless you find like a tiny one, which you probably won't see since, well, it'll probably blend in with the ground. And sticks, they're basically the same colour as the ground as well, and they're really hard. So yeah, anyways, let's take this back.
What was that?
Wait, what's happening? I need to hide, but wait, hold a minute. It can't be. Is that Ariel? But what are they doing? I don't understand. Hold a minute. I think I know what's happening.
Let's just try this thing.
Ew! Why would you do that? Everyone's got a princess friend to destroy my shelter. I was tricked.
Who's there?
Oh no, they heard me. I have to go.